Good morning, everyone. Bill and Carrie with KB Tricks.
Good morning.
Where are we at, hon? What are we doing?
We are back at the State Fair.
State Fair.
As if it's a surprise to anyone.
Yeah. Day number 9 of the Minnesota Great Get Together. Minnesota Great. I said that wrong, didn't I? The Great Minnesota Get Together. There we go.
Sure.
I had to think about it for a second. Where should we go today?
Well, I haven't hit up the Coliseum yet. There's still some new State Fair foods I want to try. Yeah.
Well, she can do a lot of that stuff. I have some work to do. Wah, wah, wah. But work comes first, then more work. Because
work pays you to take me here so we can buy things.
Sure, something like that. Let's see how things go today. Carrie stopped at the Blue Moon Drive-In, and what is this, hon?
It's gorilla bread.
Okay, what's gorilla bread?
Gorilla bread is it's like pieces of cinnamon roll, and then they bake it, and then they cover it in caramel sauce.
Ooh, well, it does look delicious. What did we think of the gorilla bread?
It's good.
It's good? You liked it?
Yeah, not too sweet actually, which is really usually, I mean, this combination could be kind of sugary, but I think I don't think it's that bad.
It was alright. There's a couple dry spots for me.
Yeah.
But overall, it had a fine flavor.
It's yummy.
Back up on Machinery Hill, back to Jammy Sammy's, and I had to get another blueberry lemonade. Oh, I love this thing.
What are you going to do after the fair when you can't get these? Like, am I going to have to start buying blueberry jam and lemonade and start making them at home for you?
I like that idea.
Okay.
But you also got the...
So I got the strawberry jalapeno.
And how is that?
It's actually pretty good. Like the jalapeno, it's subtle, but you can taste it. Yeah, actually, it's an interesting combination. I kind of like it.
Yeah, you were actually worried to try it because you thought it was going to be too hot for
you.
Or spicy, whatever.
It's spicy.
Carrie, how many shots of vodka did you put in that? No, it's a coconut iced coffee. It's very good.
Yeah.
Look, doesn't it just? I feel like I'm on vacation.
It's so pretty.
Yeah.
You can have that next to the pool.
I will.
I haven't mentioned this before. There's one street here which is in front of the 4-H building. This rotates with daily sponsors for the fair. Today, the line here is for Kemp's, and they are giving out...
They're giving out free samples of little ice cream sandwiches and sour watermelon itty bitties.
Ice cream for second breakfast. How's your ice cream for second breakfast?
It's a good solid ice cream sandwich.
Yeah, I like it when it's firm. You know, like that, so it's still fresh out of the freezer.
Yeah, it's not melty.
Yeah.
But if we don't eat this soon, it will become melty very quick.
Very true. Okay, what do you think of these things?
You know, there's the sour. I was gonna say, I wasn't sure what I would think with sour watermelon. And at first I was like, oh, these actually aren't bad. But then once you get the sour, it's sour.
Yeah.
But they're good. They're not bad.
And these are like Dippin' Dots or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like the nitro ice cream. Is that what makes those?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. They're all right, yeah. Back at Dan Patch Park today, the theme for the day is NPR Day. And at the stage here, they have some live performances. All right, I think I'm done for the day for work, which is awesome because it's still early. Where should we go first, hon?
Let's go to the Coliseum.
Okay.
I haven't seen that yet.
Alrighty. Okay, we're at Cafe Caribe, and we're going to try a new item this year. It is a lobster fries.
Loaded lobster fries.
All right, what do we think of the lobster fries? Clearly we hated them.
Yes, dislike them. No, they were really good. Like, I just feel like it was a huge portion of lobster.
Yeah.
In fact, I feel like we had more lobster than we had fries.
Yeah, I feel for $15
right,
lobster.
if you like lobster, crab, if you like seafood, like I think this is a good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely liked it. Yeah, do it again. Definitely do it again.
Yeah.
We're back in the Coliseum. You can see it's a bit more crowded today than it was yesterday. Overall, the fair definitely feels a lot more crowded today than yesterday. We're going to go across from the Coliseum into the Miracle of Birth. It sounds like they might be experiencing a birth right now. They're having some demonstration with some pigs giving birth, and if you can't get in there because the crowd's so much, they do put them up on video screens overhead. Here's one of the baby calves that was born here. Carrie's going to go back to her handy dandy trusted list that we talked about back the first time we were here together. Trying to figure out what we have not tried that's still on the list.
So I want the fried green tomato sandwich.
Fried green tomato sandwich. Where's that at?
Farmers Union.
Okay, we can head that way. I thought this line was for the ATM because it went past the ATM, but it's actually going all the way up to this food truck. I don't know what the item is. but they have gluten-free items. It says everything's gluten-free. Next thing we're going to try is the Pickle Barrel sirloin tips. This is kind of over by corner of Judson Nelson, I think it is. This was the large order with everything in it. So it's got mashed potatoes, onions, mushrooms, and of course the sirloin tips. This was $18. And then carry one sweet Thai. So we got our sweet Thai. This is, I'm from the South, so I can say sweet Thai. So sweet Thai, this was $6, and it comes in the collector's bottle. This is $3 refills, so you can get more sweet Thai. Ready? Okay, this looks awesome. Okay, what is your impressions of the first couple bites of the steak tips and everything?
The steak tips and the mushrooms are really yummy. Yeah, I mean the potatoes and onions are potatoes and onions, but the mushrooms and the steak, really good.
Yeah, I would agree. Good flavor, and I like the way how the tips were done. They're kind of a nice medium rare. And what do you think of the sweet Thai?
It's not what I was expecting. I guess I was kind of expecting like true Southern sweet tea, and this kind of tastes like it's just like Lipton or something like that.
That's the bad.
Yeah.
They're kind of one of those shortcuts I really like. We're across from the DNR building. Just gonna sneak past behind the French fry booth on one end, and I think it's Sweet Martha's on the other side. And I'm gonna go past to the wine booth. Great way to hide from the crowds.
Yes, no crowds here.
Yeah, that's for sure. And this spits us out on the one side of the Horticulture Building. We haven't been in here yet this year. This is Fan Central. A lot of Minnesota-based teams have their booths in here. Walking in, this is Minnesota Vixens. It's a women's professional football team. Got the Timberwolves and the Lynx have a booth. Up next on the left and the back, it's the Loons, our professional soccer team. Next booth going around in a circle is Minnesota Aurora. This is the women's football club. And on the other entrance, on the way out, the St. Paul Saints minor league team that are in St. Paul. And next to the door on the way out is the Minnesota Roller Derby, women's professional roller derby. Gotta go to the garden. This is attached to the food building. And here they got some light performances, sometimes with karaoke. And then, of course, you can get a couple other food options. It was super loud in the garden. Across from there is the Hamlin Church Dining Hall. This is the oldest vendor that's still open at the State Fair. Over 100 years they've been here. They have a new food. We have not been able to try that yet. Up next, we stopped at the Farmer Union. They have a new food this year. This is the
fried green tomato sandwich, and we got it with the bacon.
Okay. Oh, the bacon costs extra?
Nope, but you can do either bacon or you can get it vegetarian with corn relish.
Okay, how much was this?
This was $15.
Right, let's give it a shot then. First couple bites in, what is your impression?
It's okay. The tomato is a little too much breading on it. But the bacon is good, breading is good. I mean, it's not bad. It's just, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. Would we get it again?
Probably not.
I don't think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna get tickets and ride the big giant wheel, or the giant wheel, whatever. I went to this self-service kiosk and we bought two tickets. They printed off like a card that they scanned, and now we're just going to go through the wraparound to get on. It is $7 per person, so it costs us $14 for the two. Getting ready to load. They just kind of have us stand off to the side, getting ready to go in our carts, and we could be with another family, a different group that we're not with. We're up next. It looks like each one of these holds up to 6 people, and we're going to be put with another group. They just locked us in. Now we're moving. Looking at the one side, you can see the grandstand and the Coliseum. Here's downtown Minneapolis. That's the St. Paul campus for the University of Minnesota. They do a lot of agriculture research and veterinary at that location. For downtown Minneapolis, you can see US Bank Stadium, kind of off to the left Dead center, that's the 4-H building. This really is bigger than you think. There's the State Fair water tower. We seem to officially be riding now. Whee! 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 What?
We.
You can at least for $14, you can at least pretend you're enjoying it. Here we go back up. We're on our second rotation. The breeze up here feels nice. You can see the kids wave from up here. We're basically at the very top. You can see them to the grandstand. We're getting ready for the show tonight, and you can see a bunch of vehicles back there, trailers for the show. So where those little white tents are is the one entrance next to the west end. West end behind it. To the left is the Mighty Midway. There's the grandstand and the Coliseum. Kids Midway or Kids Way. I don't know how well you can see it off over there. Kind of right about. Oh, my finger's over it. I don't know, right over there, kind of at the whatever that is, the Como Zoo. It's kind of cool looking at the cross section.
Watch your step, watch your head.
Getting off of the giant wheel up on Machinery Hill. What did you think, hon? Yeah? Was it worth the $7 a person?
No, not really.
Not really? I mean, it's nice views.
It's nice views, but they kind of cram you in there.
Yeah, so you can't really look 360 around very easily.
Like I kind of, because I was in the middle, so I like felt kind of just like stuck sitting there. So, I mean, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's not Mickey's Fun Wheel of Death.
At Disneyland. Yeah, sure.
California Adventure.
It was 3 full rotations, and then it was the time to load and unload.
Yep.
So I didn't time how long we were up there.
No, I didn't either, actually.
Yeah, part of it was I wasn't exactly sure when to start my timer, but yeah, it was 3 full rotations, I believe. And that was kind of it.
That was it?
Yeah. All right, let's move on. We're going to stop and get Carrie's mom some taffy. It's kind of interesting if you want to look in the windows behind where you purchase it. You can see how they're making taffy and wrapping it. It's kind of fun to watch. I don't know how well you can see it through the reflection of the glass, but the taffy machine is making it, and they got a little guy dressed up in a Vikings jersey turning the crank. And we're on our way out of there. It has been a busy day here.
It's really crowded.
Yeah.
I mean, coming in at like 8:15ish when we got here, the crowds were crazy already at that, and the buildings weren't even open.
Yeah.
And now it's just like, it's very congested.
Historically, the second Friday, Saturday, Sunday are the busiest days at the fair, so we definitely felt it today.
Definitely felt the crowds
it's
today.
Definitely warmer today than it's kind of been. We had some great weather for the state fair so far, I'd say, for the most part, right?
Yes, but now the next few days it's going to be like the
hot,
surface
hot.
of the sun hot.
Well, we'll find out when we're back here in another day. But anyway, did you have a good time today?
I did, had a great time. How about you?
I did. It's always a good day at the fair. I mean, the day at the fair is better than the day of fishing. No, wait. What's the phrase?
I have no idea where you're going with that.
You know, that's a bad day of fishing is better than a good day at work. Bad day at the fair is better than a good day of fishing.
Sure.
Anyway, we want to thank you for joining us. Please do us a favor, subscribe. About 90% of our viewers are not subscribers, so help us flip that number and help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers. We're getting very close. Help us, if you're new here, help us get over that the little hump there. But we had a great day. Right?
Yes, we had a great day.
Yeah, ready for the next day. This is the end of day 9 at the Minnesota State Fair. But I want to thank you for joining us. I'm Bill.
I'm Carrie.
You've been watching KB Treks. Do us a favor, like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Until then, good luck and have fun. See ya!
Got it.